Because that's a serious commitment when you say you're gonna love someone for better, for worse, and like be faithful. That's a huge.
You won't believe what Justin Bieber just admitted. And no, it's not another cryptic Instagram post, surprise single, or tabloid drama. It's something raw, real, and deeply personal. In a world where celebrity relationships are polished, filtered, and carefully staged, Justin just shattered the illusion with one quiet confession. He regrets getting married. Yes, the same Justin Bieber who once sang about eternal love, who gave us picture-perfect moments with Hailey Baldwin, and who looked like he had it all figured out, now says he wasn't ready. And that choice may have cost him something. He can never get back his youth. Wait, what? Wasn't this the same couple fans called goals just a few years ago? Weren't we all reposting their wedding photos like it was the ultimate fairy tale? So what changed? What happened behind the glossy magazine covers and the soft gazes on red carpets? What made Justin, the global pop star with millions of fans, pause and say, "I wasn't ready"? In a recent interview that quickly spread like wildfire across the internet, Justin opened up like never before. He talked about the pressure, the expectations, the fear of losing control, and how deep down he felt like he was spiraling. He admitted that marrying Hailey felt like something he had to do, not something he was fully prepared for. And just like that, the internet cracked open with questions. Was it love? Or was it fear disguised as commitment? The courthouse wedding in 2018 had already stunned fans. No grand announcement, no build-up, just a quiet "I do" and a viral moment. The photos that followed? Flawless. Smiling candids, dreamy honeymoons, Vogue spreads that made it all look like a dream. But what those images didn't show was the internal chaos of a 24-year-old man trying to convince himself that stability meant maturity. That doing the right thing, or what looked like the right thing, would fix everything, but it didn't, and Justin finally said it out loud. "I felt pressured to get married. I wasn't ready for the commitment." That one sentence was like a lightning strike. Because for someone who had built an empire on love songs, it was a reminder that singing about love and living it are two very different things. Behind the fame and fortune, Justin was still just a young man trying to make sense of his identity. Marriage for him became less about partnership and more about survival, an anchor in a life spinning too fast. It was about proving to the world that he had changed, that he was stable, that the chaos was behind him. But in trying to prove that, he may have skipped the most important part, asking himself if he was ready, and then came the part that truly stung. "I feel like I missed out on a lot of my youth because of my marriage." That sentence echoes with the pain of someone who tried to grow up too fast, who traded freedom for responsibility, and who now wonders what could have been. Imagine being young, rich, world famous, but still feeling like you never got to. His honesty is haunting, but it's also refreshing. Because how many of us have made life-changing decisions just to silence the noise around us? How many of us rushed into things, relationships, jobs, even marriages, not because we were ready, but because we were tired of feeling lost? Justin just put into words what millions silently carry. The reaction online was instant and divided. Some praised him for being vulnerable, others called him ungrateful. "He has everything, a beautiful wife, a perfect life," one comment read, but another struck a chord. This is the first time Justin has said something that feels real. And maybe that's the bigger story. In a culture obsessed with perfection, maybe what we're really craving is honesty, the kind that says, "I made a choice. And I don't know if it was right." This isn't about blaming Hailey. This isn't about turning a love story into a scandal. This is about realizing that even love can feel suffocating when it arrives too soon. That even the happiest Instagram posts can hide sadness. Hailey herself has admitted that being married to someone with so much baggage isn't easy. She's dealt with backlash, judgment, and the weight of someone else's past, all while trying to hold her own identity. That's not a fairy tale. That's real life, and that's what makes this story so important. Because behind every hashtag couple goals post is a messy, complicated human journey. And behind every perfect partner is someone figuring themselves out. Justin's confession is a mirror, not just for himself, but for anyone who's ever said yes when they weren't ready. It's a wake-up call. So what happens now? Divorce? Counseling? Another breakup anthem? We don't know. And maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe this isn't about how the story ends, maybe it's about how it evolves. Because love isn't always forever. Sometimes it's a season. Sometimes it's a lesson. Sometimes it's a mirror that shows you who you are and who you're not. And if you're watching this wondering, did I rush into something too? You're not alone. Whether you're in a relationship, married, or single, the real question is, are you being honest with yourself? Are you building something real or just trying to look okay from the outside? Justin's story isn't gossip. It's a quiet reminder to stop pretending, to check in with yourself before checking into forever. Because the most painful regret isn't making a mistake, it's pretending you did in single quotes t. Let us know how this story hit you. Was Justin selfish? Or was he just finally being honest? Drop your thoughts below, and if you've ever made a big decision too soon, this space is for you. You're not alone, and you're not broken. You're just growing.